the Doghouse of Terror. We have the Minnesota Paranormal Study Group in this morning. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
You got it.
That is absolutely amazing. You need to get right up to that microphone. You know, I wonder how many listeners know that by now, because we say it every single time. So literally, you have to get like this to that microphone.
Sweet.
So we have Kyle,
Yep.
AJ, and Eric from the Minnesota Paranormal Study Group.
Yep.
Thank you for coming in. What is it exactly that you guys do?
Well, thanks for having us. Basically, first what we do is we try and solve people's
Paranormal issues?
Little paranormal issues they have going on either at their house or their business.
Okay. And you guys have been in existence since when?
2005.
Now, the interesting thing is that you guys are also a sister group or brother group, family member of the TAPS
Yep, that is right.
group, which is, of course, everyone knows that from Ghost Hunters on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yes.
What is the difference between, now, what is it that TAPS does that you would say is different than what other ghost hunters do?
Well, what TAPS mostly does and what we do is we go into a house and try to debunk something.
Okay.
So it basically, if you say, you saw this go across your floor, we're going to come in there and say, no, you didn't.
Okay.
And this is why.
You're going to try and disprove something first.
Exactly.
Okay.
We try to throw out a reasonable explanation for why you're hearing a sound, why something's going on.
Okay. So how many investigations have you guys gone on?
Since I've been in the group, I've been on 5 or 6.
Yeah, I don't even know. I've been more than that.
Okay. And you, AJ?
I'm right about the 5-6 areas.
Okay. So now, what are some typical situations when people call you to go to their house or business or whatever?
Typically, you'll hear people say they see shadows, they're hearing voices.
Feelings of being watched is a huge one.
Feelings
That's
of being
a really
watched.
big one.
Okay. Now, what do you attribute to that? What have you debunked that at all?
High EMFs is usually to blame.
EMFs are
Really?
electromagnetic field.
Okay, and that gives people a weird. It kind of screws up the energy field.
Pretty much any kind of electronic device gives off an EMF, and usually a base reading of a room is under 1.0, and whenever it gets above 1.0, it's bad. Some things give off like 100, and that.
Whoa.
It really is. It just kind of screws with your mind. You feel paranoid. Some people get really bad, like skin rashes.
Oh wow.
So it's really severe. Sometimes people say, I got this on my arm and I don't know what it is. While they're sleeping their clock at night is giving off like 200. So
Crazy.
it's just kind of pumping into them.
Did you guys bring your EMF meter today?
Actually, I do. I'll go and grab it.
Because I wonder, in a radio station, what would the reading be in here?
I'm gonna just go off on a limb and say off the charts.
Off the charts.
And here's the funny thing, so I mentioned to you actually the other night that we had, we've had experiences out here, and some of them are not, or some of them are just completely unexplainable, but there's a lot that are a little bit more, you say, oh, we should do that, investigate your station, but I think right away I'd tell you that our EMFs are going to be high, skyrocketing. Because I do get feelings of being watched every once in a while from a specific room, and they would make sense that EMFs would be just huge.
Well, when you think about it, this building has been here since 1948. The original part of the building, and it's been continually added on. So, a lot of the equipment is ancient, and a lot of crazy uninsulated cords and stuff giving off high EMFs. Really cool. And you guys also do EVPs. And I know Stunt and Nate actually have an example of an EVP that they have that they would like you to listen to. We'll get to that coming up. It's very cool. They did this a while ago, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Can't wait.
Yep. All right. More with Minnesota Paranormal Study Group throughout the hour coming up. I also have Guns N' Roses and Patience. Keep it here on 96.7 KDOG.
Yep.